started with Julius Caesar. They say he was God. Then anybody that
they never actually said that. There was never.
But no, Julius Caesar was the high priest.
No, Caesar.
He was the augur.
That was never a thing because Caesar.
He was the augur. He was the high priest.
No, because even Caesar found himself lower than the gods.
But he said, but he was the augur. Caesar was the augur. He was the high priest.
But you're suggesting that he was a god.
No, but there was the Caesar cult. It was there or was there not the cult of the Caesar? Yes.
It wasn't a.
But they worshipped. They would erect the Caesar.
You're suggesting that was a major movement, though. That was not a.
There was a major movement.
It was not a major movement. That's like suggesting that the I don't know, Tea Party's a major movement.
Well, no, that's ridiculous. Though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Julius Caesar had the full support of the Roman people.
Well, he was murdered by the Roman people.
No, he was murdered by the Senate, but the people loved him.
He was murdered by 37 different people.
No, by the Senate, who were jealous of him because of his popularity.
After he died, they put one of his children in power. How could they jealous could they be?
Of course, they put his children because the people demanded it. Because the people were infatuated with the Caesar. Because he was the augur, he was the high priest. That's why a president becomes inaugurated. Because the president.
Well, no, wait, augur and inaugurated are not.
To be inaugurated means you are made the augur.
That's not.
In mean. What does the word in mean? What does the word in mean? It means you come to go in the house. Means you go in there, you are in the house, you are the augur.
I'm not a biblical scholar, but I am a bit of an etymological scholar.
So am I.
That is not the etymology.
What does inaugurated mean then? What is an augur?
What is an augur? What is inaugurated?
What does it mean to be inaugurated?
To be inaugurated is to be put into power.
Well, what is an augur though?
An augur is a drilling tool.
No, an augur, well, it can be a drilling tool.
Well, it's something that digs into something else.
Of course, you're right. But an augur is the high priest. It is the augur, and you look.
You're again bastardizing.
No, I'm not.
To fit your,
was Julius Caesar? Was he or was he not the augur?
One can always make the scripture.
Was Julius Caesar?
Okay, can we get back to the scripture?
One can always.
It ain't gonna be no agreement with that. Period. You know what I'm saying?
One can always make the scripture fit whatever they want it to fit.
Okay, why?
Let's just get into it.
Now, Caesar Augustus. Why was he called? Why was he called the Augustus? Is Augustus?
Really
Augustus.
We're almost finished.
Augustus comes from the word augur. Why?
Augustus does not come from the word augur. That's completely false.
A-U-G.
Because they start with the same words with the same thing.
Of course it does.
So everything that starts with the same three letters is the same thing.
Yes, it is.
Literally everything that starts.
Almost damn near everything. Yes.
That's.
That's pretty much etymological fact. Yes. What is the word cat?
Okay, here we go. Hey, come on, bro. Come on, man.
What does CAP mean? You don't know.
He's so funny.
You don't know.
You know, like Herod.
Your God is a lie.
I thought
Herod was he looked like an Israelite, but he was actually an Edomite.
He claimed to be a
Herodias line was a bunch of niggas, a bunch of Edomites that looked like niggas.
Your boy claimed to be a polyglot, which means many languages, but he tried to say augur and Augustus has no relation when it's the same fucking word. What a dumbass.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a genius.
You know, that dude, like we said, he's an interesting person. We like talking to him because he ain't gonna give us the same answers as the rest of these fools. But he claimed to be educated, but is he really educated? No, he's not. He don't know shit. Hey, finish reading the rest of that scripture in Revelation, and we'll finish this teaching up on that note, and we can get up out of here. Give me that Revelation 13 that you had.
13 and 15.
Because the Caesar was the augur, he was the Augustus, and presidents get inaugurated just like the Augustus or August. That's where the month August comes from. It's from the augur, and the augur is the high priest of the pagan Romans. That's a fact.
Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be
when you worship
killed.
the image of the beast, like you call yourself a great American, you know what I'm saying? Or also worship the image of the beast, these bitches getting an abortion, talking about they a liberal woman, they they a independent woman. All this madness that society teaches is the image of the beast. Keep going.
And he causes all, both small and great.
Both small and great meaning no matter how rich you are, no matter how wealthy or how important or how famous you are, or not, no matter how poor you are, keep going.
Okay, and he causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And
that's talking about that microchip. Because now they talking about, they want to put a microchip in everybody's brain. They want to put one in your hand and in your brain. That sounds crazy, but like we said for the past, what, like 3 months straight now, some scientists just came out doing studies on rats. I mean, they was doing experiments on rats and mice, and they put microchips in the mice's brain, in their fucking brain, and they had mice communicating to each other with the microchips in their brain over the internet. That's a fact.
I had a video with it too.
And then all these futurists, like this dude that just came up, he said he hates futurists. But that's actually a good thing that he hates futurists. Because all these futurists, they tell you that the goal is to merge man with machine and to put microchips in every last person's brain.
Right, but there's gonna be Edomites that's gonna come up.
Well, yeah. There's gonna be Edomites that against it.
Actual Edomites that's gonna be against it.
Because common sense can trickle down to all the races, you know? To all, I'm not races, but all the nations. There's only one race. Race means the head. Race is a Hebrew word that means head. There's only one head, and that's the nation of Israel. Keep going.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
So you ain't gonna be able to buy anything from the store. You're not gonna sell any. You're not gonna be able to have a business. You're not gonna be able to work for a business unless you have this microchip. You're not gonna be able to get on a bus. You're not gonna be able to get on a plane. You're not gonna be able to get a job. You're not gonna be able to file for income taxes.
You're gonna be able to go buy you some pork chops.
Not gonna be able, buy no pork. You're not gonna be able to go buy a bottle of liquor. You're not gonna be able to get Section 8, no food stamps. You're not gonna be able to do anything without the microchip. Not gonna be able to buy a gun.
No hookers.
So actually, they want to make it so you can't even fire a gun unless that gun has a microchip built in the gun. And the microchip can identify you by the chip that you got in your hand.
Go get your prescription drugs, since all these people are addicted to these
prescriptions,
these psychological drugs and shit.
All them pharmaceutical drugs, you can't get it without that chip.
Yeah, that's right.
They gonna